Hi, this is Peter Churchill with the Washington DC Nonprofit User Group, and I'm just going to take you through how to install a package I did as an example of how you could use the sites functionality in Salesforce to capture something like job applications on a website and bring them directly into Salesforce. So I made a little package and put it on the App Exchange. I'm going to copy the link from here, but you'll have got it in the email or from the website. And you just take that link, paste it in the URL of your Salesforce instance you want to install it in. And remember, if you want to do this in a sandbox, you would change login.salesforce.com to test.salesforce.com. You take the link and we paste it in, and it's going to tell us what it's installing, and basically it's putting in some custom objects, some views, and some Visualforce pages and controllers. We hit continue. Gives us an overview. Notice we're not actually accessing any standard objects with this package. We continue through. We'll just leave it for admins only. And we're going to say ignore test failures. That shouldn't be a problem in this case, but just in case there's some issues in the sandbox or the developer org, we can just do that so the package gets installed for them. Click install. And once the package is installed, then we're going to go through a couple of extra steps in order to get it up and running so that we can see it working on a live environment. The package is installed. We're going to say deploy now to make sure all the workflow, etc. is set up and running. We hit deploy. And once that package is deployed, then there we are, and we'll see at the top right corner now a new application is installed called Web Job Apps. So we click on that. You'll see I've created a little guide of what we need to do, and that's basically what we're going to go through today. So to set up the app onto a public site, we have to do a couple of things, and the first thing is to enable sites, and this is a brand new developer org, so I'm just going to go ahead and develop sites. To do that, I'm going to go to setup, and then under the develop section on app setup, I hit develop, and then I'm going to choose sites. And you'll notice that because this is a developer org, I get limited options in terms of what the domain I can use, but I'm just going to say DC test org2, click register, and register that domain. That domain's been registered, and then I'm going to create a new site that's going to be one of the sites. I'm going to call this test demo site, test demo site. The active page for now I'm just going to set to be a default page, and then we'll come back a little later on. We'll say in maintenance, and I'm going to make that page active, and we're going to hit save. And now when we click on the link to default web address, it's going to open up a new browser, and it's brought in the maintenance page that we set up as our default. But that shows us that the page is live, and the next video we're going to go through how we take the job application pages and make them live on this site.